So we're here with Mr. McNeil. I'm just asking a few questions in regards into the match in the stadium between William Knibb and Cedric Titus. What is your take on that?
Well, I've always thought the stadium that we have here in Trelawney is a tremendous asset. It's a national stadium in the sense that it can hold national events.
Yeah.
It also has to be a regional stadium for the side of the island, but it also has to be a parish stadium. And I think one of the issues is that over the years it has been underutilized. Just recently we had the finals of the Trelawney Football Associations here.
As you know, I was a part of that as well.
Absolutely, and that was groundbreaking. You know, it was too long in coming, and I'm very pleased to see that happen. And now it's opening up. What I see happening is that in the community, in the football community, the stadium is becoming more a regular part of it, especially with these finals. And these things are important because they're aspirational. As a young person, you want to play for your school.
Yeah.
You want to play for your team.
Yeah.
And when you go to finals, it's one thing to play the finals at a school with a neighbor, a different school or wherever.
Yeah.
But when you get to play at the multi-purpose stadium or national stadium or Savannah Park, it's a big thing. You look back, where we play. So these things are aspirational because it makes people want to go to that. So it's important for the development of the sports and it's important for our young athletes. So I'm very pleased that this door has now been opened up in a real way.
And as I said earlier with the Trelawney Major Leagues, that was a history there. And we are now creating another history in the schoolboy football.
And to be honest with you, cricket is played there on occasion. I know SPC has had its tournaments. Now, for the first time, almost in ever, we're seeing football develop there. One of the things that I feel strongly about, and something that needs to be looked at, there, you know, cricket and football are critical, but there's also, in women, there's netball for all young girls. And
I always talked about it.
Absolutely. So my feeling is that as part of the development of the sports and this being a regional center, there really has to be a move to build a proper netball court. I mean, first world, one of the, not the ones that we see in like lots and stuff, but I mean, first world netball court, where again, finals, where everyone come to aspirational. Because quite frankly, we have done phenomenal well in cricket, we have done well in football, but arguably our girls have done even better in netball, and we need to showcase this and give them their props too. So when we do that, what you really are doing is creating a center of excellence for Trelawney, for Western Jamaica, another outlet for Jamaica.
Most definitely, because my fans have been asking me over the years, like, Jamaica Street Sports, what happened? We have not seen most netball play, we have not seen the netball games and all those stuff. And to be frank, they said, when it comes down to other sports too, we haven't seen it. And they said to me that Street Sports, I wanted to think about boxing. And just imagine what can happen, as you said earlier. Just imagine.
No, just imagine. And as I said, we have to understand that, you know, you ask kids what they want to be. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, teachers, the whole gamut, policemen, whatever your desire may be. There's another side to it. That outlet that has allowed our footballers fame across the world, our netballers fame across the world. Track and field, I mean, you know, when you're at the top of the game in track and field, you're going to earn more than any of those professionals we just talked about. It is an outlet for those with the talent, but you have to create the environment for them to be able to do it. Boxing is another one of those sports. We've had world champions, we have a proclivity for it, we have an ability for it, but for that ability to be realized, you have to have the gyms, They have to learn, they go through a process, and then the 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000 that can make it to world champion, and Mike McCallum is found like this. If he never found that gym, he'll never have that opportunity. And that's what development is about, giving our young people the opportunity to be the best they can be.
Alright, so we are here with the coach of Young Boys United, Chilani Multipurpose Stadium, knowing that it's going to be history breaking for the schoolboy playing at the Chilani Multipurpose Stadium.
Well, that's going to be a fiery one, you know. Remember last year, Cedric Titus got the better of Knibb for the first in their history, so I'm looking for more to be added to that, you know. So both teams are going to come out, you know, coming at each other to get the win, you know. Let's get the bragging rights tomorrow.
And what about the first match between Muschett and Spot Valley? What do you think about that match?
Well, I also think that it's going to be a very exciting one because, you know, playing on a field of that caliber, you know, the quality of that field is going to bring out the best in the teams tomorrow.
Alright, they have it from the coach of Young Boys United. So we are here with Nia. So Nia, based on tomorrow's match between Muschett and Spot Valley, what do you think of that match due to the fact that it's going to be first time in history they're going to be playing at the Chilani Multipurpose Stadium?
That's what I'm supposed to say.
No, you have to tell me what you think based on that match. And you know it's going to be the first time in history they're going to be at the stadium playing.
A good thing that.
It's a good thing.
A good thing that.
So which team are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the Cedric Titus match between Cedric Titus and William Knibb, or for Muschett and Spot Valley?
Muschett and Spot Valley.
What do you think the scoreline would be?
Good.
Yeah, what was the scoreline?
We can't tell you, isn't me? We are going to know what.
So you don't have any idea. Just give us a prediction. What is your prediction? How the game are done? What do you think we are going to win?
Muschett.
Muschett are going?
Yeah.
So how much Muschett are going to score from Spot Valley? Alright, where you go?
Bad 5 or.
Alright, dear, so shout out our bad 5 of our job.
Yeah.
We are here with one of the supporters of Cedric Titus. Just asking how do you feel to know that Cedric Titus is going to be played in the stadium for the very first time in history against their rival, William Knibb?
Well, it's a great opportunity for the boys at Cedric Titus High School, and I'm wishing them all the best in the upcoming match tomorrow.
So who do you think will turn out victorious in that match?
Well, Cedric Titus, of course.
And what do you think will be scoreline?
I'm putting it at 1-0. 1 Cedric Titus, William Knibb.
No. Well, yes. You know, a 1-0 victory is a very hot victory for any side.
It is. And that's what we are going for, and that's what we are going to get.
Welcome to Jamaica Street Sports, knowing that tomorrow is going to be history making at the Chilani Multipurpose Stadium, Muschett versus Spot Valley. What do you think about that match?
Sir, I know something so going winning, sir.
What do you think is going to be the scoreline?
Yes, sir.
What do you think is going to be the scoreline for that match?
Must be, I'll give him 6.
6?
Yes, sir.
So that's 6 for Muschett and 0 for Spot Valley.
Yeah.
So we have our next matchup, you know, Cedric Titus and William Knibb, they're a bit of a rival, and they will be playing tomorrow for the first time in history at the Chilani Multipurpose Stadium. What is your take on that?
I'm mash up them, sir.
Alright, there you have it from one of the supporters.
Brianna.
So what's your take on that match between William Knibb and Cedric Titus?
So they will get more exposure, you know, and people will see them and know about them and something, so that will be very good for them.
And it's going to be actually the first time in history it's going to be played at the multipurpose stadium.
That's very good for them.
So how do you think that the scoreline will be between Cedric Titus and Knibb?
Well, Knibb go win, so you know what I say, sir. Knibb go win.
Alright. So we are here with one of Cedric Titus students. What do you think about the match tomorrow in terms of William Knibb playing Cedric Titus at the stadium for the very first time in history? What is your take on that?
Well, the things that tomorrow match go at.
So
No.
What do you think would be the scoreline for that tomorrow match?
Alright, so William Knibb 1, Cedric Titus 2 or that 3.
No, William never go win.
No, bro, we are talking about Cedric Titus. I go take it to them.
Even though I go second, but William never go win.
Why you say William Knibb?
Because we train with them and they train very hard. We train with them and they train very hard. Isn't it? So William never go basically win.
Sec. Win, lose or draw, Cedric Titus.
Yeah, the Chap boss, I represent for Jamaica Street Sports, the real sports, Check them out on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, Subscribe, like and share. That is it. Chap boss represent. God on time.
Charlie! Representing for Jamaica Street Sports. I would have full jar the sports right now.
Up and running in advance, and I represent for Jamaica Street Sports. I mean, I say, I don't know if I no money tell you not call away. We don't want nobody, because nobody never want away. We make the money, everybody want to swan away. Street Sports, them run chill on it. Man.